Alright, we should be live doing the dirty. I changed my bandwidth and actually got it back going to where it should be, so hopefully we should be having no issues with YouTube live stream. But knowing YouTube, it's going to have issues. But anyway, today we're also on another White Bat audio link there. It's Chill Wave mix, Neon Paradise by White Bat Audio. So shout out to them for providing royalty-free music. Let's see how we're gonna actually lower it just a little bit. But anyway, I've done a little bit of work between episodes, or between streams. I got all this stuff here on the bottom. Here, I actually added a parking lot in the back of the gas station here, which actually I realized that my parking lines here didn't register in, so I have to redo them, but I might go with more of like this style for the gas station. And then I have like a no parking thing there just because I didn't know what to do with the random end right there, so I just kind of connected it into the no parking sign. I did have something cool, something like this, that was supposed to work, but it doesn't render in properly, so we're gonna actually just go ahead and completely delete it. Anyway, because the problem is I can't just copy and paste what I was doing earlier with this stuff here. I can't just copy and paste it over. I can recreate it, I just got lazy. And I tried to do it a different way, something that's more handicap accessible. Which, I mean, I guess this is too, but, like, it'd be nice to have that handicap accessible entrance here, but then it screws up in render, because, lo and behold, although, maybe the reason why is because I'm not... Okay, I'm genuinely curious. So, if I take what I just deleted, right? And I take it and I tie it to an entity... Right? Will that keep its shape and render? I'm curious. It probably won't. It'll probably still screw up somehow.
Charging battery.
About time it's charging my damn battery, dude. It's been sitting... Well, it was charging my battery. Why did it totally just kapoop? Higher picture quality, 144. No, it should be in true 1080. Although I do know that YouTube and 1080 don't really mix together when you're dealing with streams. As you can tell, my stream is currently frozen. Yep. Oh, there we go. Now it's back to where it should be, right? I don't understand YouTube sometimes, dude. I really don't. Like, I have good enough internet and a good enough system to run this stuff. Okay, so I brought it back, but I only brought it back in 1280 at 5,000 kilobytes per second, which is terrible. But we might just need to do that to keep the stream working like butter, which it probably only will for a little bit and then we'll stop. It could just be lagging too because of the render here. Once we get the rendering done, it should be fine. It's almost done though. So I'm actually going to delete this car. That car was just for scale. Then I think I'm going to put a property behind this fence here. Since this should mark the end of the commercial area, and then all this is going to be residential over here. I still need to work on like decorations and stuff like that, but that's going to be, I'm saving that for a little bit later. I'm not really worried about that right now. Whoa, why is that reflective? That makes no sense. I mean, none of this... Oh, I guess that is reflective, isn't it? Here we go. Going right in. Okay, I don't know what we're going to do today. Maybe we're going to start working on the garages. I wonder if you guys can even... Oh, you can! Oh my lord, usually I always had to minimize the... I always thought I had to minimize the... screens in order for you guys to be able to see. But cool, as long as you can see it in full screen, I don't really care. Anywho... I actually did make a map in, just like a random test map, and I just kept connecting a bunch of rooms, and I tested out the navigation meshes, and it worked pretty well, actually. So anyway, let's go see if the changes over here saved. Nah, it's still messed up. Still horribly messed up.
Hey-yo!
Okay, so one thing I am gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and then... is there a way to... We're gonna turn down the game value all the way, because our dude is freaking annoying when... But yeah, and so, I don't know if I actually went to the game yesterday. And it just told me that my live stream ended. Man, I'm about to switch to Twitch. For live streaming. Oh, I need to fix that. But yeah. And this table's still not fucking appearing, dude. What does this table need? And what do these books need? Do they have to be a physics? Because they shouldn't be a physics object. Make them like an unbreakable, unmovable physics object. I don't know. But yeah. So far, so good. We still need to develop some more buildings. And we should be good, so... What should we work on next? For some reason, the game's been letting me quit out of it. It usually doesn't do that. Anywho. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and try to make... So the garage is going to be kind of like on the edge of the fence here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and then do something like this. And then we need to kind of just use a car for scale. We might make this one like a double car garage. No, I'll make it a single one. Because we got to remember we're in an alleyway. We're not actually in... Ooh, okay, so where does this top go? Like right here? It goes like right here. I think that's where the road is, right? Yep, that's perfect. We want to keep it in sync because we're going to put some gravel down. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and code it in NoDraw. So code it in NoDraw, and then we're going to give it a developer's texture for now. We're going to use just the regular generic. The other one, it shows up as a gray box. Up here, this one right here. It shows up as gray, but if you look at it, it's actually orange. It just, for some reason, shows up gray in the texture editor. So let's go ahead and put a prop static down. We're just going to use a car for model. Or for scale. I'll use something like that. Right there. And then we're probably going to want to have a little bit of buffer room so that we can actually... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some buffer room here. We can actually extend these outwards. If you change the axis on which you're moving your land, you can actually run it up a little bit more. That's what we're going to do. I feel like I've heard this before. I will keep it something like this, and this will be a very tiny garage, but if you ever go into alleyways, alleyway garages are not very big. Yeah, I feel like I've heard this before. Was on yesterday's stream? Is this guy just reusing songs like a noob? Ooh. Let's go ahead and put that there, and then we're going to raise it up. Go ahead and just kind of put this in the center. Although this needs to go up one more. I was wondering why that looked kind of funky. I'll explain it. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and actually give it a developer's texture all over for now. $128 should still be a good height, even with a vehicle. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and complete the walls here. And then we're going to kind of put it right at the edge right there. Although I think I have seen garages that have flat roofs. I'm not totally positive. Next time I work, I'll drive through an alleyway. I deliver in a small town that has a shit ton of them, so. What about garage? So, are they all that one type, or is there like a prop for a garage door? Let's just check this one. Okay. That settles it. So what we're going to do here... How many blocks? Okay, so... 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Boom. So we'll go full block. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're gonna have to adjust the texture a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna shift it downwards, see how it should go the full 128 blocks. We shouldn't have to adjust it that way. There we go. And then we should be able to texture shift or texture scale it out on the x-axis there. Gonna make it look a little bit stretched out, but hopefully not by much. My guess is it's about 0.5. Yep. Most likely the case. No, a little bit over it. So 0.52 maybe? No, we want to shift it over to the left because it's closer that way. I actually will call that just about perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and just stretch this out just by a little bit. Oh, perfect. So I do want that to be a breakable brush, just because of the fact that, you know, garage doors can be broken pretty easily. They're just made out of normal metallic structures and aluminum a lot of the time. And aluminum is very weak. Very, 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 very weak. You can step on it. I mean, hell, you can kick a garage door and put a dent into it. So... without further ado, we're going to go ahead and Control-T this bitch. And we are going to go ahead and make it a function breakable. And it is going to be a metal. We're going to have to change the strength on it. Let's make it like... let's try 10. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And I do want to make it breakable to everybody. Yeah, we're going to lower this and extend it outwards. I definitely should have waited to do the yard work until after everything was already done, because I could have made this just one seamless yard. Although, the seams over here are actually really nice. Like, ooh, there are some weird spots, I will say. Maybe I'll just delete it completely later. I'm not going to do that right now. Well, and just like, I'm going to actually go ahead and open up a door here. Just enough for the player to be able to get in. And then we're going to go ahead and run and just kind of test out that door real quick. And we're gonna give it the same texture that the lower half of our house is. Okay. Yeah, because what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to carve a path from the back patio over here over to the garage. But we're going to get rid of the grass and then redo it later on. Or maybe now. I'm going to wait until I get done with like a block to start putting in the grass. It's going to look a little wonky. Don't mind the bit of lag or any type of, if it seems like my stream might be lagging behind a little bit or messing up. It's just because I'm compiling. Once that's done, it should kick it back into gear. Yeah, for some reason my OBS is dropping down to 0, and I don't know why it's doing that. There's no reason for it to be doing it. It's just doing it to be a fucking dick. What it really is doing. Just being a fucking dick. Plus my kilobytes per second's like all over the place right now. It just sucks. I can't really live stream anymore because of it. If you're wondering why I haven't been like live streaming like I used to, it's specifically because I just have nonstop issues with it. I just kind of gave up on it. Like, it's super hard to live stream on YouTube anymore because it just does not work. I don't have any issue on Twitch. Twitch usually runs quite well for me. Maybe that'll help. But when is the next time it's going to just plummet? It's not even running now. I mean, it could totally just be my, the fact that I'm running the games console, and I think that's what it was. Yep, that's exactly what it was. When I run my game's console, it causes it to crash. Or the run server command. It uses too much on my CPU, or my GPU, so it kind of causes the server to lag behind a little bit. So if you start seeing a lag, it's probably because I'm running the map. When I'm not running the map, it doesn't lag like that. Alright, so we were looking at the garage I'm building in the back. Okay, that's still kind of... Ooh. I don't want it to break that easy, though. Like, that's a little too easy. Let's try 40. I kind of want... I kind of want it to be, like, kind of a temporary safe zone. I mean, obviously, once that thing knocks out and the walls even are blasted out, I forgot I am probably going to make some breakable walls. I have to. Just part of the experience. Anyway, so wall strength, we're going to try 40 on this one. 40, it seems like it's going to be a good number. And we'll test it out next time we're in the game. I'm just not worried about it right now. Anyway, so we need to add a no-draw texture to all of the top here just to... because we don't need to see it, so why render it? So right inside here, there's that there, and then... that should pretty much all be no draw right there. Well, let's go ahead and go over here. Hit that with a no draw. Hit that with a no draw. Yep, the bottom's already a no draw. Awesome. Hit that with a no draw. And that one. There. So now we got no draw pretty much anywhere we're not going to see it. Okay, well, at least I figured out that the lag on the stream is just when I'm running the thing, because it's using my GPU, so causes the stream to lag a bit. So anyway, let's go ahead and complete this. Well, we need to figure out a door that we're going to use. Airstrike? I don't want an airstrike, man. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a world model of a door. But what door we shall use, the world may never know. Just like how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. We'll keep it whatever. We'll keep it consistent, okay? That's the plan. We're going to keep it consistent. So we're going to actually go ahead and move this over here inside. We want to put it inside so that we can actually get a better glimpse. Perfect. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it right there, and then we're going to grab this, and then we're just going to do a quick chop. Bam. Just like that, done. Alright, so now what we need to do is we actually need to apply a texture here, because just for now, we're going to just use this for now. Probably not going to be the final one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and place that just over there, just like that, just to keep, like I said, just to keep the texture consistent and not have any no draw textures facing outward. Now, let's go ahead and give it a trim. What trim? Maybe what we used. Ooh. Just like that. Alright, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this and we're going to put it right on top. And then we're going to extend it downwards by about... We'll go like 4 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to move this end over 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go ahead and run it up just like that. And we're going to lower it a little bit. Okay, so this, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and snip it there. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to snip it right there. I think that's the top of it. I want to say that is. So then we just need to drag it right there. Damn, that wasn't... God, I hate doing... I hate doing these sometimes. So the red X is that it's still in this fucking center, dude. Is there a way we can get it on a line? Nope. Well, this should be not enjoyable. No, that's not that bad. We got this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like right there. And then we'll just go take 4 out of both ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of just like mimic the roof of the original. Bang. And I actually have a perfect light texture for it, by the way. There's this one light that I've been wanting to use. I haven't found anything to use it with. I don't know, that almost... There's a couple lights I can think of that have actually... I noticed for it. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Oh, I already messed up. That cannot be a no draw. It's actually got to be textured, because when that door breaks, it's going to be visible. Okay, so we need to add a light. Put it like right there. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to lower it just slightly. Keep it underneath the light itself. And then for brightness, I'm going to actually make it a kind of a yellowish color, but we're going to raise the... And then the 50% fall off distance, we're actually going to make this about 55. Nah, we'll keep it up, but we need to keep it square within there. And then we're actually going to lower the brightness down to just a measly 48. Doesn't need to be super bright. I actually want to keep it a little bit darker. And bam, that's like one garage layout done. So one thing we can do is we can actually no draw the inside right here and here. We just can't no draw the rest of it because all those are being used as texture. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Boom. Let's go ahead and do a 180 with this. I actually want the door to go the other direction. I kind of like the way it was. Okay, so one thing I do need to do that I remember now is I actually need to adjust these doors. I think they're off, or they're too smushed in. No, but why is it only opening one direction? Okay, you know what? Delete it. Let's just kind of back it off a bit. Not by much, just a bit. I just kind of want to see if that does anything. Alright, so prepare for yourself for a smidge of lag. Oh darn it, I forgot to switch the tables over, and so that's still not going to appear. So what do these tables even need to go in as? I don't know why I'm even talking right now. It doesn't even matter. Whoa, never mind. That's actually part of it. Never mind. So it doesn't show up as a dynamic or that. Is it a freaking physics object? Same with these. Are these physics objects as well? I mean, there's tricks we can make them unbreakable and also unmovable, but like, it's just weird if that's what they are. I can stop using my process or my graphics card and free up the lag space. Oh, okay, let's check out our garage. Wish there was a button you can just override that with. Okay, so if we come out the back here, we should be able to see our garage. However, I'm not sure about the door. I think we can get through. I do kind of like that, though. The light there, I just need to move it away from the garage. It's like super dim. The original name of this map was Burger Joint because that was just going to be like what the survival map was going to be, but it's actually going to be relabeled to something different once I put everything. That was just a stock name. All right, let's just go ahead and no clip over there. That way we can actually see it. Yeah, I mean, that looks good. I mean, that looks actually like a garage. Yeah, I actually really do like that. I'm gonna delete these trees and everything and then delete the grass below it. Oh yeah, no, I actually really like that.
Anybody hear me?
Shut the fuck up, Nick. Nobody asked for your fucking audio input, now did we? Oh, speaking of which, we need to check out this door. Still opens one direction. And wait, why is that off? I mean, there's a visible... I mean, there should be a gap between that. There's no reason for this to be only opening outwards. It does open both directions. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe I need to slide it over a little bit more. Yeah, I also need to slide this one over to the left a little bit more. Got it. I know what's causing that now. Because once I cleared that debris or the breakable wall, that's when it started functioning again. So anyway, first things first, we need to grab the light over here and we need to actually move it. Just a little bit. Just so that we don't have something like that. That'd be fine. So what we're going to actually do is we're just going to go ahead and delete these right now, as is. We'll do the grass work later. I'm just trying to keep things smooth. We're going to do the grass between the sidewalks. That's what I think what we should do. That way we can keep the grass consistent. Anyway, so... we're going to raise the damage on this again. We're actually going to make it about 90. Alright, so with the doors, the door situation, we actually need to move them. Move this one over there. Boom. I see. I don't know why that was invading. I should have been invading. I split that. Yeah, see, it wasn't the doors issue. It was the... There we go. That's fine, honestly. As long as it... Ew. There, that works. Now it should be able to open up that other way. We're gonna have to move this one over here. Then we're going to alt move it closer to the door itself. And then we need to grab this part behind it. Then close that gap. Like that. This we're going to go ahead and move a little bit more over. Okay, if it's not touching it exact, as long as you can't see through it. And you can't really see through it. Boom. Okay, so we moved the doors. That should fix the issue. Seamless. All right. So we should probably get like a patio or something out here, right? So where's that door? The door's right here, which means the patio, we're going to want... Start it from like right here and then move it all the way down. Just like that. Although I do want the patio just to be a little bit bigger than that. Or why don't we... do something like that, where it's actually got like a nice outside area. We can put like a grill out here. So anyway, that's kind of a plaster wall. We don't really want that. We're looking more for like a concrete. I kind of don't want that one. But we don't want cracks because, you know, when it gets warm out, it expands. And we don't want any, like, damage done to this person's. Let's look up like a back patio. But I don't want like a rich person's house. I just want like a normal looking back patio. We could do like a brick. There's also wood. You can do like a deck type of thing, but... What do we if we do like a concrete brick? I like cinder. I mean, we could do like a blacktop. I mean, some people do have blacktop. Oh, okay. Something like that actually wouldn't be bad. And the guy can do special snowflakes and get themselves a nice custom. Maybe we can do something like that. But where do we want the starting at? Let's do like halfway like that. And then we'll just kind of count the squares here. So 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to put it like right there. Okay, that was like first try. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and move this up to here. I might change the textures later. I'm just kind of getting a feel for how this should go. So we're going to do the same kind of style that we did with our one. I was like, don't tell me I used that brick already. Right there. So what we're actually going to do is we are not going to keep that there. We're going to go ahead and put that right there, and then we're going to just doop. Hmm. We almost got to back off. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and then adjust these as needed. And then here we are actually going to go ahead and snip right here. And then one right here. And then we're going to actually go ahead and we're going to kind of do some weird things here. Mm-hmm. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go ahead and bump this over. We're not going to make them hang over like that. Boom. Okay. And that's where we're actually going to have it end, is just right there. They still want to have access to the yard. But anyway. Oh, wait, you know what? No. We need to pull that texture. And then we're going to just go ahead and wrap the texture around here like so. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to actually add a grill out here. Oop. Oh, that's perfect. Patio. Oh, look at that. That's like a perfect patio chair. Let's look at the tables first. Because if I can find this one particular table, I know exactly what I'm going to pair that with. Oh, perfect. It takes a lot of focus, Jesus. Ooh, yeah. Maybe just like make this like a nice black color. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Before we get too carried away, this door can still open out that direction, right? Alright, before we get too carried away, we do need to add some form of lighting. Nope, and we're gonna actually make it the exact same thing. We're gonna go ahead and go to brightness. We're gonna go to yellow, and then we're gonna go boop. And then the fall off distance, I actually kind of wanted to be a little bit lower than that. We're gonna keep it at a solid like 47. And then we're just going to try to run a map. It's going to lag, so prepare. Just sitting here waiting on the portal flow to finish. Okay. So now we go check out. I will credit the guy who made this because these are actually preloaded models that I took from someone. So I'm gonna figure out where they're at, and then I'm gonna credit them in the credits of the place because obviously they're not mine. I did not feel like doing the extra work to figure that one out. Got a little lazy on that one, but hey. Thankful for shares. Yeah, the grass is gone, but for good reason. Actually, you know what? Since we did fix these doors, or try to fix these doors, let's go ahead and check out the doors first. I really like this walk to the front porch. I actually really do like this house. I think it looks nice. Hell yeah. All doors open the way they should. So we fixed that. All right, let's go ahead and check in the backyard here. So we're going to actually come out onto the patio. We're going to close the door. Lower the light. For sure, lower the light. It's a bit bright, but hey. Do like it. Or at least the design so far. I just need to dim this light because that is bright as hell. Yeah, okay, I like that. 90s where it's at. And don't